Matt MacKelden, it's the dawn of a new era for the Trans Am class in Australia with the National Trans Am Series. What's your thoughts on the new regime here?
Look, I think when you're commercially backed like we are, you have to go where the eyeballs are. And certainly this weekend at the Adelaide 500 and running with the classes like TCR and S5000 and TCM is going to bring people through the gates. So I think if you are in a situation like we are, it's absolutely perfect. And the guys are having a ball. I mean, we've got 20 cars here for the first round, which I think is extraordinary. And I think ARG have embraced us. And so we're going to embrace them back and certainly do the whole series in 2020.
You've got some very strong, well-known brands supporting you. Is that the reason why competing at higher profile events is important?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this year with the National Trans Am Series, we've got a television package on Channel 7. That's like gold. The only thing that sponsors want really is television. So the fact that we've got that now and the fact that we're going to be around more eyeballs at a track. I mean, when we go to Sydney, we're going to have TCR, S5000, TCM, Kumo Super 3 and us. If you love your motorsport, that's a day to go and watch racing, and that's where we want to be. You know, these cars are loud, they're fast, we're only a couple of seconds slower than a supercar. They're relevant to the marketplace right now, and yet we're totally approachable. People in the pits can come up, jump all over the cars, jump in the cars, take photos. We're not precious about them, and I think that's given us a real niche to work on.
Kubota's been supporting you for a while now. What do they like most about this class?
They like it because they can bring their dealers down here, and our dealers can hang around the cars and they can hang around with us in the pits. You know, a lot of these dealers are driving Mustangs, they're driving Camaros, and I think, as I say, it's market relevant, but it's the fact that they can touch it and feel it. It's not like, and as much as we love supercar, and we do love supercar, you know, there's often a barrier behind the pits and it's hard to get into, whereas here it's not like that. It's very open, really friendly and engaging, and if I'm going to be truthful about it, you don't need telephone book numbers to try and run them. You know, they're cost effective to run. The way TA2 is organised, the access to parts, they're a completely controlled category, all the same chassis from Howe in the United States, same engine. We don't rev them to 10,000 revs. I've just refreshed my engine after 4 years. It wasn't touched at all, and it was a really cost-effective thing to do. So I think that the category's got, the category and ARG have got a great future together. We're going to have more competitors, and even then, there's options if you don't want to race with ARG too, which is what Trans Am is all about. It's about inclusion, and we love it.
And tell us about what it's like to actually drive these things.
It's wild. The last time I was here in a Super Ute, and let's be honest, nobody really liked them, and they were tricky, and I hadn't even driven the car until I got here. So I took a slightly cautious approach in practice, but within 2 laps, you know, we're riding the curbs, we're going hard through turn 1 and 2. Turn 8 is just so fast, but you're almost flat through turn 8 as well. So they're great. There's someone here that's been here for about 30 years, and I asked his opinion, and he said that he had to put his fingers in his ears when we came down the straight. They are that loud. So I think that's what motorsport fans love. They love to see the cars move. They love them to be loud. They love them to go and jump on their, on their road car when they go home and say it's just like a race car. So yeah, it's great fun around here. I'm really glad we came to Adelaide.